So everybody seems to know that Trey Songz is in deep trouble. Except for Trey Songz. Ladies and gentlemen, do the mayor a favor and go to showfacenews.com for the brand new mayor merch. Yes, wear the mayor's quotes in style all fall, all winter long. For the remainder of 2024, the mayor will be providing brand new merch each and every month. Alright, look, we have the All Champs tees out right now, as well as the Hug Your Shadow hoodies and tees. Wear the mayor merch in style only at showfacenews.com. Get your orders in, the orders ship fast. Get it right now. Everybody's buying it. Subscribe to the mayor. Please be advised, the following content is rated F for fiction, which means it's not real. This is all entertainment. It never happened. This is all satire. It's all make-believe out of the mayor's head. Enjoy. It's the mayor. Welcome to Showface News. You call me what you want, just don't call me woke. And you're now rocking with the town favorite. Showface News is Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Check it out, y'all. So apparently Trey Songz has been in deep trouble, alright, or is in deep trouble, alright. Yesterday, right at this Jets game, the Jets actually announced that Trey Songz was at the game. Now, I don't know if the Jets are aware, the Jets organization, do y'all know that Trey Songz is under fire? Did y'all forget? Take a look.
We out here, baby. Go ETS, you see us head.
So this was posted to the official Twitter page of the New York Jets. I don't know what they were thinking. Who is the coordinator? Who's responsible? This was not a good move, gang, alright? And the internet reacted, alright? They let themselves know, they let the people know, alright? They let the Jets organization know and the rest of the world know, hey, this guy is canceled, alright? They let him have it. They called him all types of predators. And he should be under the jail because he has so many things against him, alright? So many accusers, so many cases, alright? There's a lot of things, alright, that Trey Songz has done. I mean, a lot of things, okay? I mean, look at the recent things that he actually did. So it says here that a woman claimed that Songz SA'd her at E11 Even Miami nightclub on January 1st of 2018. She later filed a lawsuit seeking damages of $10 million. The lawsuit was later dismissed. On December 30th, 2021, Dylan Gonzalez, a former member of University of Las Vegas women's basketball team, tweeted, "Trey Songz is a grapist." On January 11, 2022, she released a statement on social media accusing Songz of graping her at a well-known Las Vegas hotel. Songz later denied the accusation. In February 2022, a third woman accused Trey Songz of rape, saying he banally raped her in March of 2016. That civil suit was concluded and settled in 2024 following mediation. So, man, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. We can't deny these things, man. Alright? We seen the Keke Palmer situation, all these situations, alright, with actresses, random groupies, things of that nature. There's been a whole lot of things that Trey Songz has done. A literal laundry list, alright, of disgusting, heinous acts that Trey Songz has done, alright? Now, from what I'm told, right, he prefers women who don't want him rather than want him because I guess it's a challenge. That's what I heard. Allegedly, that's what he likes, alright? Let's not, put it out there if you don't know for sure, but that's what they're saying, okay? Now, a friend of mine that I know actually went to a Trey Songz concert. And when he was in the process of signing autographs, she noticed that all of the lesser valuable women, I mean the women who are more, I guess you could say, obese or just not as valued by men, he would turn them off. He would pretty much just be an a-hole to them. All right, he really wouldn't acknowledge them. He wouldn't give them any type of joy. He would just look at them like they were worthless and treat them as such. All right, now when it came to my friend and the person that I knew, they was like, hey, he was cool with them. All right, he was pretty much giving them, the utmost respect and kind of being flirtatious, because I guess a lot of these people that's in the industry have a problem with, their let me say, next drive, all right? Their next drive, all right? They got a problem with their drive, all right? They clearly are having too much of it, and it's hyper-nexual, all right? Let me just be YouTube correct and YouTube friendly when I say that, all right? Hyper, like it's hyperized, it's hyper-nexuality, and it goes too far, right? It's going way too far. And that's the problem that Diddy had and other people had. We even heard about Drake having a nympho fetish, right? We've heard about these things, and that's the word I was looking for, nympho. All right, we've heard about these things, and like I said, the person that I know, the girl that I know who went to the Trey Songz concert said that's how Trey Songz is. He treats his fans that are less valuable like trash, and he treats the good-looking female fans amazing, right? Now, some people said the man is mook. Hey, it is what it is. It ain't against the law to be mook, but it is against the law to force people to be mook or to force anyone to do anything against their will. That's illegal, all right? Now, speaking of illegal stuff, all right, there were a couple instances where people actually did interviews, did cases, and spoke on the heinous acts that Trey Songz did. Take a look at that.
I can always get behind a lady. The nominees.
Trey began yelling at me, choking me, punching me, and ultimately he knocked me to the ground.
And pushes me against the wall and puts his lips on my lips and is like, let's do this. I'm like, oh my god.
But every bitch I know that him says the same. Psycho, like he took my phone and my purse away for like a whole day, held it over the balcony, was like, if you're trying to leave, I'm gonna drop this.
So if I say something, I'm saying something for a reason. And I feel like so many times black women say stuff and nobody gives a shit. Excuse my language. Nobody gives a
So yeah, that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's just a few things that transpired, all right, because of Trey Songz doing this. That's just a few things, a few people, all right, speaking on what Trey Songz did to them, all right. That's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more. But the scary part is there's actually 2 cases where men actually unalived their women because of Trey Songz. Crazy enough, yeah. The first one happened with a male and a very famous woman who is a reality TV star. He actually unalived her because he thought, or she did, have an affair with Trey Songz. Here's what happened. So it says Hayes/Mosley unalive and self-unalive. He accused her of affair with Trey Songz. Earl Hayes, the man who cops say unalived his famous wife on Monday and then unalived himself, was haunted by her infidelity. In particular, what he said was a fling she had with singer Trey Songz. As TMZ reported, Stephanie Mosley, the star of VH1's Hit the Floor, was gunned down in their LA apartment as neighbors heard her screaming. Shots rang out. The SWAT team came, busted through the door, and discovered the 2 bodies. Sources connected with Hayes tell us around 2 years ago he separated from Stephanie because of what he says was her affair with Songz. They got back together, but as one friend put it, he was crushed and never got over it. We're told he frequently brought up Songz. So yeah, gang, alright, now that's just number 1, alright? Number 2, the second situation where I got unalived this girl because of Trey Songz, it actually was a Chiefs player from the NFL. Yeah, an NFL player unalives his longtime girlfriend, who they often argued a lot, but this time she went to a Trey Songz concert and then things literally took a disgusting fatal turn. Take a look at this. It says, according to a friend of Cassandra Perkins, the woman unalived by Chiefs linebacker Jovan Belcher, the couple argued about Perkins attended a Trey Songz concert. The argument occurred in the early morning hours after Perkins returned home around 1 a.m. Belcher confronted Perkins when she returned home. The couple had dated for about 3 years and argued frequently, but the friend said she wasn't aware of any prior physical abuse. Now, as you can see, we can't really put blame on Trey Songz for that, but the mere fact that it happened is insane. We just gotta say that, like, what are the odds that 2 guys are gonna unalive themselves over a male celebrity allegedly doing things with their girl? What are the odds? This is the first time I'm hearing this stuff. I didn't even know about it till I did the research myself, alright? 2 cases where 2 men unalived their girl. One of them is an NFL player, but NFL players always have issues, right? The concussions, NFL players usually have insane fatal endings, not gonna lie. But the other guy, listen, it's too crazy, alright? And too close in dates. I'm just saying, All right, they didn't happen too far apart from each other, just a couple years difference. Okay, listen, gang, it's insane. All right, but we're not gonna place blame on Trey Songz for those instances, those things happening, because those guys are clearly insane or what have you. That's just what it is, right? But Trey Songz in general, terrible. All right, we can't forget the time where he lifted that girl's top off on that yacht at that yacht party, and she actually tried to sue him in court for that as well. That is a literal nexual assault. All right, that's a form of assault. All right, it is. All right, you cannot do that. You know, it's a humiliation tactic, but it's also against the law what he did. She didn't ask you to do that. She didn't want you to do that, and she took it to court. All right. Now, I don't know the end of those proceedings. I never followed up on whether or not he had to do a settlement or anything. I don't know. All right. All I know is this: Trey Songz has a long list of accusers. He's abused women. He's done all types of things. All right. He's done some insane things. All right. He's done some insane things. He's definitely took things out of proportion. He's definitely had an anger issue. He had to take anger management classes. The guy's insane, man, and sick. Apparently sick. Right? Because if all these people are accusing you of doing something, you must have did it. There's no way in the world that, hey, yeah, you're just being accused because you're famous. No. That's not how life works, right? There's plenty of celebrities who didn't get accused of stuff too, all right? But that's not to say that someone can't lie on you, but the odds of you being lied on are not super duper high neither. Like, it's not super high for that to happen, all right? There's a lot of people who never had someone lie on them and try to get them locked up or reach a settlement because they were famous, all right? This is not an everyday thing, all right? This is not an all the time thing. Some people never get accused of that stuff. But if you have numerous accusations, champ, listen, a lot of these things were settled outside of court. A lot of these things weren't settled at all, to be honest, all right? Some people didn't have proof of what happened, right? Sometimes you don't have proof, unfortunately. All rape cases or assault cases do not get solved, too. Some of them go cold. Some of them are hard to actually solve. Some of them are hard to get through in court. Unfortunately, with lack of evidence, two at the same time makes it even harder. So we have to come to those conclusions. A lot of people like to assume, hey, victims are just lying because this person is famous. We can't always say that, right? Because most times that's not the case, all right? Everyone's not lying, all right? Are there liars? Sure there's lies, but there are more people telling the truth than that are lying, all right?
I was attending an after party when Trey began yelling at me, choking me, punching me, and ultimately he knocked me to the ground. I had to go to the hospital because he hit me so hard that I had a concussion.
Guerra says the next day she had dark bruises on her body, face, and neck.
Trey, I'd like an apology. I want you to get help. And although I'm not your first victim, I'd like to be your last.
I remember this girl that I seen on YouTube. I can't even remember her name. She usually talks about her Hollywood dealings, her dealings in LA, and how many rappers and actors actually grape women and reward them with Birkin bags and stuff like that. She wasn't lying. She was dead serious. All right, happens more often than we'd like to believe, and there's just some things we just don't know and won't ever know. But thankfully, with this whole Diddy thing going on, we're gonna find out some more things that we were curious about in the past when it came to the dark side of certain celebs, especially in the music business. All right, doing heinous things to women, children, and etc. Okay, but all in all, man, Trey Songz, he gotta go, gang. He gotta go too. He isn't innocent. I believe he's done some heinous things. I'm not gonna lie to you, champ. But how do y'all feel about all this? Do y'all think that, Trey Songz is eventually gonna go down? I mean, we already got Diddy. Who's next? Someone's next on the list. Somebody has to go. This ain't over, champ. You're gonna be seeing a lot of things going on. We might see a clean sweep of the industry. We don't know. All right. But the man says this: hey, Trey, we've been waiting a long time for them feds to pick you up, gang. We've been waiting a long time, gang. Listen, we're gonna see what happens. But you definitely have a lot of accusers. You definitely are very much, arrogant about the things you do, and you don't care. All right. But listen, time will tell. We're gonna see what happens. All right. You let me know how you feel in the comment section. Make sure you join the Discord. Discord link is always in the description. Will be in the comments, and sometimes I keep it in the chat. But gang, it's the mayor, the one and only real New York mayor, F. Eric Adams, and you're rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Make sure you hit the like, share the video, subscribe to Showface News now. now. If you're having a hard time on social media, you can't get the numbers you want, your traction is terrible, but you need to get that boost to get to where you want to be and go viral, you came to the right place, gang. You gotta holler at Drea the Virgo on Instagram because she's helping endless YouTubers get to where they want to be, get to the mountaintop right now. I'm talking about more views, more traction, more likes, more comments, cross-platforming, you name it. I mean TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, more followers, more subscribers, more money. Alright, listen, you gotta go and follow Drea the Virgo right now. Hit her in the DMs because guess what? She's loaded, alright? She's helping everybody. I mean everybody, champ. She's even helping the mayor. Yes, the mayor's getting help from Drea the Virgo. You need to holler at her right now so you can get your numbers up, right? And get to this money, get to this bag, quit your job, stop working a 9 to 5 and be a successful entrepreneur. Holler at Drea the Virgo right now. Hey, make sure y'all tap into that new LAX Gotham podcast starring LA Zone, Gangland Neem, one of the best up-and-comers in Los Angeles on the streaming platform, and New York City Zone, the real New York Mayor, Showface News. It's epic. It's crazy. Make sure you tap in every Sunday. Every single Sunday, you'll see Gangland Neem live with the one and only Showface News going crazy. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. It's the Mayor. Stop playing.